My uncle is the only teacher that wait, you got your shirt there on.
I could have used the wax. We should have the house that just wasn't getting metal.
Put your head for something other than that.
Yeah.
I'll ring the bell. This is for a while. That's one thing.
Cafeteria.
too. Don't you think it's too bright?
No.
You know.
That's not you don't have to do.
You're not supposed to be able to see.
No, I really can't.
Hello. Hi, I guess it's that time. Well, you all ready, Paul? All right, welcome to the. What's that?
I guess so.
I guess so. You gotta answer me. Yeah. Welcome to the Hallberg Center for the Arts, home of the Wyoming Area Creative Arts Community, to our Songwriters in the Round series, number 45. This is proudly presented by the Hallberg Family Foundation. We're going to keep the introduction short as usual, and then we'll talk and meet our artists a little bit later through their songs and through conversation. So, starting on this side with Dan Israel.
Hi. I didn't know they were supposed to clap either.
Applause is expected.
But
no,
thank you.
No, it's got to be earned, right? Charlie Roth. And Miss Mary Bue. So I'm assuming you guys have already figured out what order you're going in.
No.
So. Okay, well, I'll leave it to you then.
Okay. Should I start? Really?
I think you should start.
Okay. What am I going to play? I should have figured that out before I start. Okay. I'll do a song off my new album, which I really well prepared here. I don't have any copies of here. We're back in this place again. I still wanted to be your friend. It's never lining up perfectly. How we gonna set each other free? How we gonna set each other free? I don't know what is the way ahead. Let's go back to the things we said. Don't feel like any way to be. How we gonna set each other free? How we gonna set each other free? Hurts so bad 'cause I can't fulfill all your dreams. I'm a bitter pill, barely swallow and it's hard to breathe. Wish I knew how we should proceed. Wish I knew how we should proceed. Mornings come and the evenings go. Wish I knew what the happy ones know. Never quite where I'm supposed to be. If you want it, you can cry to me. If you want it, you can cry to me. It's a lot to get even out, working only with a shadow of doubt. Guess we gotta take it by degrees if we wanna put our minds at ease. If we wanna put our minds at ease. Maybe we can make it work, we can make it good. Maybe the road up a hill can bend. I never felt this good, I guess that's why I'm scared. Maybe it doesn't have to end. Guess we're back in this place again. We can only do what we can. What we can, whatever's meant to be. Maybe we can set each other free. Maybe we can set each other free. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have lots of other albums here, just not my new one. Very professional.
Well, I didn't prepare for this either, and I just thought I'd play whatever popped into my mind. And usually the song before reminds me of a song. This is called Serenity. I've done a lot of folk festivals. I met this girl. She was about 12 or something, and all these kids running around with their face painted up at the festival. And I asked her what her name was. She said her name was Serenity. She was named after a prayer. So if you're a songwriter and you don't get your pen out at that point, you know you're missing. Anyway, I've known a lot of people I'm struggling with alcohol and other things. So this is about a guy who, instead of doing that, being lost in alcohol, he takes his kids to a folk festival and names one of them Serenity. Rainbow face, painted smile, having fun, summer sun and running wild. Got her mother's grace, her father's eyes, great big chocolate smile for a little while. Her daddy's a good man, he's a friend of mine, living one paycheck away from a cardboard sign. Some things in his life that he can't change, life in a bottle gets a little strange. And I asked her what her name is, and she said Serenity. And her daddy named her after a prayer. They prayed that prayer this morning, made their camp at the music fair. I said Serenity, my, that sure is a pretty name. So heavy walking on the shady side of a river of grief and tears you just can't hide from. And if the game of life has kicked your ass, the only comfort you find is over ice cubes in a glass. And you just might be the most negative person in the room. Oh, you know there's no innocent bloom. Talking bad about you, so you start talking smack about them too. Now you're cursing that color, 'cause all you see is darkness in your world. Well, I hope you meet a rainbow-faced painted little girl, and if you ask her what her name is, she says Serenity. And her daddy named her after a prayer. They prayed that prayer this morning, made their camp at the music fair. If you meet Serenity, please say hello for me. I think Serenity sure is a pretty name.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for coming inside on this beautiful, beautiful night. I think I'm going to stick with that sort of tormented mind theme and loving it. This one's called Gorgeous. What makes you so gorgeous? Like a man dripping in riches, whose riches in constant impatience, not to be seen, not to be held, not to be clean. Clean, clean like a press shirt, fresh, fresh like a daisy. They say, girl, you best keep your head on, get it straight through your heart. Your heart is fair, bold, and your heart is a token, a treasure to be won. Oh, and he comes in the night, oh, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find that he comes in the night, oh, like a ghost, tapping outside of your door, and you open it to find, a gorgeous mind. What makes you so gorgeous? Just like a man who has built up a fortress, whose charms have led you to lead me to a moat with a boat but no oars, a coat with no arms, a sky with no stars. Oh, and he going to sound a little like Kim Carnes tonight. My throat is like the spring thing. So, Dan, take it away.
I didn't notice your Kim Carnes voice.
Gotta love
Or is it more Bonnie Tyler?
Maybe, yeah.
You don't sound like either. You sound incredible. This, thank you all for being here. This is a real honor to be on stage with. This is like a really strong. I don't know. You know, this is a strong lineup. Is what I'm trying to say. Myself excluded.
Stop.
So I don't know if I'm gonna pick up on any theme here, but I'm just without going too personal, detailed. This is a love song. This next one, which the other song I played maybe kind of was too, but this is a little bit more of one. And sometimes in life that I find that sometimes I don't appreciate things until, say, my girlfriend's gone overseas for a while, or I get sick, which I have some health issues, and so sometimes I feel like can play them, and I don't always like connect 100% to what I was thinking when I wrote it. But actually, right now, I kind of feel like I am, so I'll play it. How do I tell you how I feel? How do I show you that it's real? How do I thank you for standing right by me? How do I love you the way that you ought to be loved? How do I know that this is it? The only one that ever fit? How do I keep it from simply imploding? How do I keep all that's good from eroding? I wanna give you everything, and I know you can't wait around. I know you've been wronged, I know love can sting, and I don't wanna let you down. I know that actions speak louder than words, and I know we've been here before. Guess I'm a bit scared of how much it can ache, but I know I feel this to the core, to the core. How do I tell you what I feel? How do I show you I'm sincere? How do I say it, sum it up neatly? How do I tell you, love you completely? Happy and free, and I want to ease all of your pain. I know sometimes that a guy like me is enough to drive anyone insane. Backwards and forwards, we gone all around, together and then apart. I know it's a lie, with all that I got, I'm gonna love you with all of my heart, all of my heart. Thank you. That's Charlie Roth, and nice lead guitar there. Beautiful, Charlie. Thanks a lot.
Oh man, that's just such a gorgeous song, and that was gorgeous. That was wow. So, I was in this club recently, and it was the Songwriter Challenge. I did 4 songs, then I quit. Because I figured, I need to record these 4 songs. They were all 4 that I was real happy with. And this one was my friend Tim Fast, who's been here. I think Tim has been here. Remember Tim Fast, anybody? Yeah. So Tim wrote the music for it and sent it to me on my phone. And it was Valentine's Day. And I started these lyrics for my wife, who I've been with since 1979. She moved in with me. Or she thinks I moved in with her. That was a little matter of debate. But we lived in this little town of Madison, Minnesota, way out on the South Dakota border, and then we moved to St. Cloud so I could attend college, and got a band going, and I never looked back. This is what I've done for a living for my whole. But she's a totally different kind of person than I am. She's does not like people much. She's an animal lover, and we've lost some pets here recently, and I've had to bury them for her, which I do. And she grieves for days, She loves her cats, and her dogs, and her horses. She sings along with the radio, but only her cat can hear it. She's funny that way. Heart so tender and frail, or hard as a hammer on a nail. She's funny that way. Sometimes skies are cloudy and gray, still the sun will shine our way. Through the storm, down the path to glory, across the bridge at the end of the story, with her I'll stay. When we part, the waiting will start until we meet in the evermore. I take her hand again. It will be heaven. Across that bridge on the other shore. She don't like people that much, still she wants my tender touch. She's funny that way. She don't care much for country or folk. She rocks like Gibraltar and she grins at a good joke. She's funny that way. Sometimes skies are cloudy and gray, still the sun will shine our way. Through the storm, down the path to glory, across the bridge at the end of the story, with her I'll stay. She sings along with the radio, but only her cat can hear it. She's funny that way. Thank you.
That was so sweet. You know, I do like people, but I need a lot of time away from people.
Yep.
Like definitely I get peopled out, but I'm so glad you're here. I can't wait to talk to you.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think of
She
animal
didn't
sounds.
choose to be an entertainer like
Right,
we did, you
exactly.
know, so it
Sometimes
kind of
it's
comes
like,
with...
force yourself to go out.
Absolutely,
Here we go.
yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that was so beautiful. I'm trying to think of my animal songs. I'm just playing piano tonight, but I do have a whole song about animals called "The Majesty of Beasts." The record's over there. But I'm gonna sing a brand new one called "Bedding Down with the Deer," and it's about a little. The picture in my head is me as a little child feeding deer in like a deer park. Like my hand is out and the little deer is like eating out of my hand, and that's probably really bad for them. It is really bad for them. Don't do that at home. But it's just sweet. I mean, I wish kind of like I was Snow White or something. But this one is about feeling. I had a pretty violent experience of being carjacked in 2020, and I felt it was right outside of my house, and I felt pretty unsafe there for a long time. And I just wish I could have. I sometimes wish that I could just sleep in the forest with the deer, and so that's where this song came from. I've got my eye on you, said the child to the man. What are you planning to do with the rest of that sand? You're gonna throw it in my eye. You're gonna make a child cry. You're gonna take a deep trap. I'm not falling for that. Been spending most of my nights bedding down with a deer. Soft padded pillows of grass and their warm bodies near. I feel safer with the deer than the lights of the city, safer than my corner, safer than my own damn bed, safer than my own head. wish people would say when people are going through a hard time or a traumatic thing. It was like, take your time, there's no rush. Go sleep with the deer. They might not like it, but maybe they would.
You write them to heal yourself.
For
And
sure.
it's like it doesn't matter, what other people take out of it, but that's what I got out of it. That
Yeah, for sure.
Good one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try the unthinkable. I'm gonna play a brand new song that I've never played in public.
No, I'm gonna have to do it too.
Okay, yeah, So I kind of know it. It's a short song, so I can only screw it up so much. But yeah, I usually, throughout my adult life, I've written a lot of songs, put out a lot of albums, and then this last year, it just went flatline. Like I either was too busy with life, or I was too I've put out 17 albums. It seems like enough. Don't know what else I had to say, so I was like, it's okay. You don't have to keep writing songs. But then, of course, that's kind of what I do. So I started to put some things together more recently. So I have a couple. This one I felt pretty good about. So here we go. That was enough preface. Since you've been gone, the days have been long. I see your picture, you're so far away. Since we began, I know that I ran from making plans that meant that I would stay. Since you departed, I'm broken hearted, awake at night to see if you replied. My view was slanted, took for granted you would always be right by my side. Still, I'm hoping the fix was broken. Heal this lonely thrill I can't define. Wish forever we'd stay together, for worse or better to the end of time. For worse or better to the end of time. I kept on stopping, held open options, afraid of losing precious freedom gained. Was not admitting fear of committing, conflicted hedging and avoiding pain. Now I see that I really needed you, no matter what it was I feared. All was cloudy, was always doubting, but now I'm feeling like the sky is clear. Still I'm hoping the fix was broken and healed this lonesomeness I can't define. Wish forever we'd stay together, for worse or better till the end of time. For worse or better till the end of time. For once I finally can see you bring the best out of me. Nothing else matters, it's true. Just can't go on without you. Wouldn't sound good though. We got a new lead guitar player here. You're hired.
I've been playing a lot of my Telecaster, and I mean, it started, I got this, but I always played it unplugged so I wouldn't disturb her, and it's like, sit and play silently sometimes when we're watching TV or whatever, and she goes, can you, all right, hint taken, I'll go in the other room.
Noodling.
Yeah, so I have a new song, and I don't know why. Like I said, I'm working on my 9th album, and I keep writing songs, and I never get to the ones that I should be getting to because if you want to buy one that you've heard before, I won't play it. I just played the Serenity tune is on there, but there's a lot of new ones. And I like small town cafes. And I'll look out for that mom and pop cafe. Avoid the clown whenever possible. And there's a cafe in my hometown that they kind of like a beef commercial. You know what that is? So they call it a beef commercial, but it's a hot beef sandwich at other places.
50 cents.
Yeah, but they give you the portions are just incredibly large, and then there's the Chuck the Cook in the song. See, it's all based on a John Prine song that I learned when I was 16. As the cafe was closing on a warm summer night, Kathy was cleaning the spoons, and the radio played the hit parade, and I hummed it along with the tune. She asked me to change the station, said the song just drove her insane, but it weren't just the music that was playing. It was me she was trying to blame. All-day breakfast, meatloaf Monday, feed cap Friday, closed on Sunday. Come join the coffee club every morning at 7 at the small town cafe here in heaven. John Prine sings a sad one on the radio. Chuck the Cook hums along with the tune. Kathy, the waitress, still can't stand that song. Water up, coffee cup, banana cream pie. The hot beef commercial is to die for. Beef's been cooking since the night before. Falls apart right there on your fork. I can't finish it all, but I'll give it a try. You can try this chorus. Repeat after me. All day breakfast, meatloaf Monday, feed cap Friday, closed on Sunday. Yeah. Come join the coffee club every morning at 7 at the small town cafe here in heaven. Mom's there, Dad too. Pick a song with Uncle Stu. They have live music there in the afternoon. Ribs tonight, smoked just right. The bean soup is just dynamite. Egg, salad, and bacon, yeah. Barbecue sauce and dry rub, secret recipes. Everyone knows your name, you got no enemies. Shaking dice with Lester for a quarter. Bottle of Sundrop, real cane sugar. Tell a lie, tell a joke, walk back and have a smoke. Cross your heart and hope to die. Free beer, free food for the band. Best damn ribs in the promised land. All day breakfast, meatloaf Monday, feed cap Friday, closed on Sunday. Everybody, come join the coffee club every morning at 7 at the small town cafe here in heaven. Thank you. Second time I've ever tried that out on a crowd. So my intent was to get you to sing on that. Come join the coffee club in harmony, 3-part. Next time we'll do that, okay?
No, that was Garth Brooks.
That was a very cute song, and I'm vegan, so I can't sing along, okay? So any vegans out there, I feel you, I'm with you. Very well written, though. I'm trying to think. I do have a coffee shop song, but I've been, I worked at a coffee shop, many coffee shops actually, in Duluth. Amazing Grace. Any ever been there? Rest in peace.
Played there, yes.
Yeah, for
Couple
sure.
times,
Yep. Yeah, I got my start there at the open mics, and then I moved to Seattle and moved back, and then did the booking and ran sound for a
you
while.
did? Chip?
Chip,
was-
rest in
okay.
peace. Love him so
pass-
much.
Okay.
But yeah, he was my first big fan, and he told me when I was 18 that I should make a CD.
Yeah.
So I did, and then he let me deliver it there, all of that because I lived in some crappy apartment. And then he told me I needed an 8x10 glossy photo because if you remember, they had all the photos on the walls and. A little different than to book a show. You had to send a manila envelope with your photo and a recommendation and a CD and wait by the phone to see if they'd call you back.
Oh, I don't miss the calling for booking. Oh.
It was cassettes in my day.
What's that?
I go back to
It
that
was like
a little.
Edison cylinders.
Oh my God, yeah. Different time. But hey, now, here we are in 2024. Yeah. What? I'm gonna sing that song anyway. I feel like I've been singing these real low songs, but we're just going there because. So this is it for a barista that I worked with. Her name was Holly, and she was very inspiring and intimidating, and I just thought she was so cool. And she gave me a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, and who would know I would go to study that and go to India a few times. And in fact, I'm going back next year, and you could all come. So this is called Song for Holly. It's about the divine feminine in all of us. She moved to Alaska and never heard from again. out there. It's a noble job, noble profession.
I never had that one. I did like every job, I thought, but not that one.
It's fun.
I had some food jobs, though.
Nice. I think everyone should have a food job.
Yeah, everyone should actually believe that. Yes, it's important.
Yeah.
So this that was beautiful. Thank you. This song I'm gonna play. It's called "Live On." I recorded it. Speaking of Duluth and northern Minnesota, so a number of years ago, I made a bunch of albums in the Twin Cities with Dave Russ, who's drummer in my band, and then Rich Mattson is the guy who records up on the Iron Range, which is where my mom is from. And so this is the title track to the first album that I made with Rich up there. It's right outside of Eveleth, Minnesota, and kind of just, it's this place in the middle, kind of in the middle of nowhere where you go and you just make rock music. You just record. It's just like rock and roll summer camp up there. But the one thing I want to say is that when I wrote it the day the Metrodome collapsed in Minneapolis. It was like a big blizzard, and my kids were out in the front yard building a snow fort. I was helping them, and then somehow I came in and I wrote this song. So I don't know, I always think of that I wrote this song on that day, but it must have something to do with something. Like live on, like the Metrodome will live on and all. I did see the Twins win the World Series there, so it was a horrible stadium, but they had some good things happen. All right.
I wanted to, you know, I still do. Finally discover this side or the other, and it's only the path that we're on. Could have been anything that you want. If it seems an impossible chase, just remember these days. We'll move along and live on. We were young and free, no responsibility. Now sometimes I don't know where to hide from the show, and it's only the road that you take. Sun going down over the lake, sadness and joy we create and destroy. New song, live on. Realize the days just flee without a trace and slip behind your place if you hold on to time. Right or wrong, right where I belong. Just could never fade, so it's only what you make, and it's only the pain that you choose. It all means the same, win or lose.
You are only defeated if you have conceded upon. You're too strong, so live on. Live on. Live on. Live on. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Talking about Hibbing, talking about Rich Madsen, I know who he is. I saw his band Old Yeller years ago.
Yes.
An amazing band.
Love that band.
Good rock and roll band. Like seeing the Rolling Stones. They had the tone, those guys. And I wrote this song in Hibbing. I've recorded it twice, and
There's some okay songwriters from Hibbing.
yeah, right. And
It's nothing
talking
great.
about this gig that we had, though, the agent sent us up there. We were a trio with no drummer. We had a drum machine, and we made our living. Pretty good living back then. I turned 45 years old in Hibbing, and there was a blizzard, and the gig was just awful. It's like really tough crowd. I mean, and they ask you if you have a gun on you, and if you don't, they'll give you one.
That's not a good. It's not a good sign.
Anyway, this is we were staying at the cheapest hotel in town, me and my bass player Donnie, and it was $25 for the both of us, $25. We stayed there the whole weekend. We barely made it out of there because of the blizzard, and it was my birthday weekend. I got your machine. I guess you're out somewhere. I'm at the Star Motel on the west end of nowhere. Board frame bed, fake walnut coffee, fake walnut panel, color TV, only got one channel, and there's nothing to do but play my guitar. Here's a number. Call me at the Star Motel. Last night I turned another year older amidst the smoke and the cold Budweiser. It was a range town on a rowdy night. A slow dance later led to a fight. Me in the middle in the colored light singing, do you remember when? Another day in the life, another night in a bar. Hey, call me later. I'll be at the Star Motel. Well, it's a Star Motel next to the Lucky Seven out there somewhere. Sure the hell ain't heaven. High school hockey on Channel 11. I sure miss you. The life I know is full of smoke and liquor. It's a life I chose. Honky-tonk picker, but it sure gets old. as you get older and your trail gets cold and you end up nowhere. And now when I was younger, I thought I'd go far. I'll be home soon, honey. Till then I'm at the Star Motel.
I can picture it.
I know you can relate to that, Dan. You're just trying to make a living at this stuff, and you end up in all these situations. And why not write a song about it?
Yeah, I have some down and out up north songs, but they're on guitar. Unfortunately, they lend them. Guitar lends itself. No, that's okay. I do have a funny Rich Mattson story though too. So I go. Oops, my keyboard is muted. There it is. I go to Dan plays in this band called Stage Fright, and it's Bob Dylan and the band tribute show. It's super fun if you ever get a chance. And turns out Rich Mattson was playing across the way a couple blocks.
Yes.
And I just happened to wear a Rich Mattson shirt. And your friend Eden was like, Mary, you're wearing the competition shirt. I had no idea.
You're betraying us.
I was like, what am I doing? But it was it was really packed in there, so it didn't even, it was, yeah.
Thank you.
There's enough to go around.
Yes.
But no,
Yes.
Rich Matson's great.
I was very aware that Rich was playing 2 blocks away because I thought, oh, our friends are either going to go there or here, and some game.
For sure.
You know, they would.
I love him. They have Rich and his partner Jermaine. They adopted a highway, so every time you drive up that way, they have a whole stretch where they clean it up, which I love. This has nothing to do with any of that. This is about astrology. This is about the sign of Gemini. Are there any Geminis out there?
My daughter's a Gemini.
Nobody. Okay, we got one. I'm a Taurus. My birthday's coming up. But and your daughter's a Gemini
Yeah.
too?
I'm a Pisces. What are you, Charlie?
Feces.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, I'm a Pisces as well.
I saw a very stereotypical meme that was like, from a woman's perspective, I talk about astrology so men don't talk to me. It's very stereotypical. Sorry, but kind of true sometimes. Unless you find the right man.
Chris from Little Man, though, is
Yes.
we have a rock and roll dude in town
Yeah.
who's a major astrology person.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've had a reading with
He
him.
did?
Yep.
Okay, I might have to.
I highly recommend it.
Okay, I
Little
love
Man.
him. So
Yeah, Chris Paracelli. If you're out there, Chris. Okay, so Gemini. This is about my Venus is in Gemini in the 12th house. Anyway, if you care. Hold on. There we go. Got too excited. Following the string, the pendulum swings, singing about flashy ending. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's some fancy piano.
Gemini eyes.
Amazing piano part on that. You played and sang.
Really good.
Fast. I'm
Yeah.
like,
What do you think, huh?
Oh.
Man, come on. Wow. So,
oh, really? When's your birthday? May 9th. Mine's the 12th. Birthday week.
Wait, your birthday's May 12th?
Yeah.
That's my girlfriend's birthday. That's Eden's birthday. You didn't know
No
this,
wonder
but
kindred
yeah,
spirit.
exactly. Right off the top. All right. Well, we're just learning so much tonight.
my
I
wife.
really want to thank Breeze and everyone involved
Yeah,
with Hallberg
thank you.
Center. Thank you all for being here. I know we're not wrapping up yet. I feel like actually that gig at when we did this Dylan and the band thing, and I got off stage and I said, oh, I should have thanked you from the stage to like the sound guy and stuff. And so he's like, yeah, whatever. Shoulda, coulda. Trying to do it while I'm on stage. Caleb, thank you. All right, I'm gonna play a little slidey song. This is an optimistic song, I think is what it is.
We're gonna sail in the morning sun. We're gonna put the blues on the run. We're gonna ride in the breeze someday. We're gonna throw all the troubles away. Somebody heard it, son. It's gonna be a better road to come. I got to miss this, the answer to last one I ever wanna heard was, I wanna turn the darkness into gold. I wanna re-sanctify my soul. We're all sinners, each and every one. It's gonna be a better road to come. Your head, it's easy to figure out a word you say. Create your own dilemma, take another track. Consider yourself lucky you can still come back. Forget the boat sailing on the lake. Everybody's made a boat of a mistake. Dreams under butter, hopes under bread. You got to turn and face yourself instead. You dedicate yourself or you've begun. It's gonna be a better road to come.
Thank you. Kind of have fun on that.
Such a rocker. I love that. I can hear it like bass and drums with you, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm a rocker.
rock, yeah. I got a 2-chord song, and oh boy, 2024, gonna be an interesting year. And I just thought I'd write a song, try to bridge the divide a little bit, and sing along. It's 2 chords. It's E and F sharp minor.
Okay. It's a
And
good chorus.
but the chorus is very easy to learn, and you can pick your note in the stack.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What do you got?
I don't want to live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. Now try your note. I don't want to live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. Oh, the red coats and the blue coats, they're getting ready for the war. Fastening their bayonets, sharpening swords, both out in the yard, waving flags and posting signs, and the rest of us are somewhere in the middle of the great divide. I don't want to live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. Try it out. I don't want to live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. Polarized, paralyzed politicians on TV. Perhaps like NASCAR drivers, they should wear the corporate patches on their sleeves. Caught in the daily drama of rhetoric and lies. A media feeding frenzy, pointing fingers at the other side. Sing it! Live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. No, no, no. Yeah. I don't want to live in an angry world. I don't want to live in an angry world. My soul. You, it's not good to be angry all the time. Might give yourself a heart attack towing that party line. Cause the far left and the far right have both gone so far wrong. Maybe if we learn to meet in the middle, we just might get along. I don't wanna live in an angry world. I don't wanna live in an angry world. Thanks so much. So that I released that as a video with actors and everything, and it's on YouTube if you want to look at it again. Share it, maybe. It's sort of, you know, these things nowadays. You know, you put these CDs out, and you know, I have no CD player. I have a basement full of these things. If you want one, put some money in a tip jar and just grab it.
I've taken to reminding people you can use a DVD player as a CD player.
That's
But
true.
then, wait a minute though, what if they don't have a DVD player?
I got a good idea. You buy it and leave it randomly at a gas station.
There you go. Yep.
Pump 7, you know.
It's as good as any plan I've heard.
Yeah.
or you can decorate your Christmas tree.
That's right.
Those look nice.
Keeps away woodpeckers.
Coasters.
Yeah.
They make nice coasters.
Coasters. Let's see here. All right, where am I? Hold on, let me think about this. So let's see, kind of jumping off that, just I write some apocalyptic songs. Let's see, this is a new one, just like hoping I can call it all here and down and in. It's the title track of my new record, which will be out hopefully this fall. It's called The Wildness of Living and Dying. Nice light-hearted album it will be. I'm proud of it. I hope you like it. It's in the air. It's in the water. It's in the air. It's in the water. Every time I turn around, another day is come and gone. Another bird has left the nest. Another fool has failed the test. Every time I look abroad, the freshest sea, a ship has sailed. Another land, another life, another birth, another death. Every time I walk along the water's edge, my footfalls land, only soon to be erased. Wave crashes in, washes away. Oh, the wildness. The wildness, the wildness of living and dying. The wildness of living and dying. Another day, another dollar into the grave and rolling over crevices and glacial melts, cries of grief to ringing bells, flying at your face, your hands, your smooth soft skin with wrinkles now, revere the youth on pedestals, we're all heading in the same direction. Oh, the wildness, the wildness, the wildness of living and dying. The wildness, the wildness of living and dying. It's in the air. It's in the water. It's in the earth. It's in the fire. But if you're hearing this, if you're hearing this right now, if you're hearing this, you ain't dead yet, my friend.
Great.
It's true.
This is
You're
was-
not dead yet.
I was looking for apocalyptic, but I just couldn't get.
It's borderline.
Yeah.
this. Go ahead. Yes.
All right, so the Vikings in the first round take. Oh wait, just kidding. That's a sports ball joke. Yeah. All right.
Is
No,
the draft tonight? Is that? Oh,
Draft is tonight, so
we need a quarterback.
yeah. Well, let's just not go to Vietnam, right? So, anyway, so
That draft.
thank you to everyone coming out tonight to enjoy live music, and to our singer-songwriters here. Special thanks to the Hallberg Family Foundation who supports this series each month, and thank you to Caleb Anderson and Paul Peterson, our sound man and video producer. So going on right now, there's a couple of things happening at the Hallberg Center for the Arts in the Fremore Gallery. We have Seeing there by Peter Genheimer. If you haven't had a chance to look at all his photos, please do. Vote for your 3 favorites. And then in the Underground Gallery, we have Seeking Whimsy by Susan Gainan. So Seeking Whimsy. It's a fun abstract show. And thanks also to Deb Hoffmeister for sponsoring Peter's show. And also we want to say thank you to you, the voters of Minnesota. Through grants from the East Central Regional Arts Council, we are able to keep things running here. That, along with your donations and generous support.
You're doing great.
This is a hot spotlight, isn't it, guys?
You can talk about the free stuff that's coming up.
Yes, we do have free stuff. Through one of our grants, the last Saturday of every month, we have free art for elementary children. So sign up online. You can grab a flyer for that with a QR code if you'd like. But it's part of our Kids Can Be Artists 2 series, which is pretty popular in the summer. And now through grants, we get to do that once a month to help local kids paint and do art and something different. So that's the last Saturday of every month. And
Susan Gainan was sick for her opening. No, you're doing great.
Yes, we did have a nice artist talk last Thursday. These 2 shows run through the 18th of next month. Susan Gainan was not able to join us, but she will be here on premises Saturday to meet her and learn about her whimsical world and some of the characters she created downstairs. So that should be a lot of fun. Yes.
Here, I'm going to have you hold on to that. I have to find the lake, though. I'm breaking stuff.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Someone's going to donate their phone tonight. That's great. We're just going to do a pass the hat thing. So if you want to pass that around there for the musicians this evening. I can't even remember what I was going to say, other than I know that Peter Genheimer is also going to be coming back for an artist talk on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. This is where I want to talk a little bit about membership. So it's great to have people who come to the Art Center. It's even better to have people who are members. Members get discounts on classes. There is a free class for members on Saturday, May 4th. So we try to make it worthwhile. So if you want to be a member, also look online.
Yeah, and that class for members is about how to photograph your images for different contests and things that you maybe want to participate in for you artists there. So it should be enlightening. It's from one of our local members, Del Gross.
Dwayne Diddy and Naomi Hart.
Dwayne Diddy and Naomi Hart are the next show, and that is the May. Next month, second to last Thursday in May, right?
Yep. And Jenna Brevard.
And Jenna Brevard. So lots going on. You can find everything you can see on the scroll up above if you're watching in TV land at wyomingcreativearts.org. That's also where you can become members if you want to donate or if you want to watch this show replayed, you can. So that's kind of what's going on here at the Art Center.
Ooh, sweatshirts.
Oh, we have sweatshirts. Can we get the light over here, Paul? Is that too tough?
That's pretty tough.
Okay. We do have Hallberg Center for the Arts sweatshirts.
This is new.
Brand new. Nice big pockets. $58, correct? $58. And if you need an extra large, you got to add $2 more or something. But so gives you incentive to lose weight, I guess. It didn't work for me, but anyway. So we also have the artists have their merch table over here. How you can support them is through their merchandise sales and by supporting them at other shows that they have going on. And so with that said, I will talk to the artists for a moment. I'm going to turn my back to the audience. You're not supposed to do that. Just lighting in here is hard. So Mary, tell us about what's going on in your world.
What is going on? Well, I mentioned the new album, but it's not coming out. It's sort of undetermined when, but I'm doing a live album preview, which is kind of an unusual thing. But the whole band, strings, I have an incredible band. I'm so proud to make music with them. We're doing a show at the Ice House on May 17th. and so come if you're free. You can eat. It's beautiful. And then Molly Mayer is opening, who I was here with last. If a few people were at that show, I recognize some faces. And a woman from Milwaukee named Dandy Frayling. So that's gonna be fun. And then I also teach yoga on Zoom, and I do yoga retreats. So I alluded to you could come to India with me, and you actually can. So doing a retreat in Orcas Island, Washington. Bali, Indonesia, India, and Mexico in the next year. So if you like my vibe, myself and a few other teachers host these retreats, and it'll be, the next one will probably be my, I think, 18th retreat that I've hosted or co-hosted. So it's been really, really fun and so fun to travel with you, and we do a lot of creative fun stuff. Besides that, I think, my mailing list, I write a lot, and following on socials, I'm like posting every day. So if that bothers you, don't follow me, but the newsletter I send like every two weeks to a month. So please sign up for that.
You have a sign up for that over here?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
All right, we'll make sure we sign up.
Thank you so much.
Charlie, you ready to go do yoga in India?
Yeah, come with me.
I like boo-boo. No, and Ranger Smith.
That's a dad joke, so anyway.
Oh, like Yogi.
No,
I don't even.
I might be too Lutheran for Yogi. Anyway, I'm just starting my summer, and I'm doing a little traveling. Going out to Illinois to a festival. I was just in Texas, but I got to stick around because my wife and I have this horse boarding farm. And I love house concerts. House concerts are my favorite. 30 people, and this is kind of very similar to one, actually. And I can play backyard barbecues all summer. My phone keeps ringing, hopefully, look me up.
Well, it's, I don't think he made it here, but I did run into Tim Fast at the St. Paul Art Crawl last Friday. He said he was planning on coming up to see you, but
he was fishing today. He said he was going out fishing. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's where you stand at. Huh? That's where you stand with him, so that's all right. But so, Dan, how about yourself? What's going on?
Playing a lot. Got tons of gigs coming up this summer, and I have a website, danisraelmusic.com. I'm on all the social media stuff too. I have a full band that I play with too sometimes. So like Mary, we're kind of like, we play solo, but we kind of like playing with our band when we can. And like Mary, it's still called my name. It doesn't have some other name. Sometimes I say, I have a band too, and people, really? What's it called? Yep. I'm like, it's called Dan Israel. Yep. Sorry. I would, maybe you were expecting something more exciting. Anyway, and I have a daughter who's still in high school and a son who's in college. And a year ago, when I played here, found out my son got into some very nice schools on the night I played here. And he ended up going to Princeton. That's where he is. He's kind of a smart kid. And so is my daughter. So I'm very proud of them. And yeah, so I'm trying to do music. This is my life. Like all of us.
Well, thank you, all three of you. I mean, it takes a lot to put yourself out there on the stage, sharing your emotions and stories, and I think that's what we all like about songwriters around.
This is a cool audience, though. Like, you all are actually listening, which is, a little different than some of the. Nothing against the sports bar crowd, but sometimes you hear a big cheer go up. Oh, they really love that song. Yeah. Oh, nope, they scored. Sorry, my bad. Thought you liked me.
Not during the Vikings, though. You can't.
They didn't take a quarterback.
No, it's got to be. It can't be the Vikings. But.
Well, that's true. Yes.
Well, again, you can go back to WyomingCreativeArts.org and see a replay of this show, courtesy again of Paul Peterson, Lakes Area TV, who produces this show. So
thank you, Paul.
You can go back and find it yourselves as well. So, with that said, I think that's it. No. That's it. She always says that.
Are we doing one more song?
Yeah,
okay.
We'd like you to each do one more.
You got it.
All right.
You got it.
Thank you, Breeze.
Thank you so much. This is great.
I want to say something. I mean, when St. Cloud, I started I was on a board of a similar situation. I know how hard it is to get together and keep the meetings going so you can get your grants and it takes a lot of work, and I like to applaud these people for that, what they do. And it's the Granite City Folk Society.
Oh, yeah.
And they do concerts, and I started as their sound man in 1982. Greg Brown and Bill Staines and all those people.
Cool. All right, well, I'm going to play one last song here, and it's called 125. Don't ask me why it's called that, but I recorded this song with Steve Price, who's been recording Mary's new album, and this is from that blue album over there you see that's called Social Media. I can't remember my own album title. It's too many words. It's the one that looks like a K-Tel record, Social Media Anxiety Disorder, which half of it was recorded by Steve and half by our friend John Herkert. So anyway, this is a little bit of a apocalyptic type song, I guess, but it has some hope in it too.
All I can do to raise my chin. Grew up believing it was a sin to let a single day go by, to sit alone and only cry. Each day a million things explode, conspire to take me off the road. I need affection, I need love. Can't find the answer in stay alive. 125. Don't take that dive. 125. You let her down, turn your back, and then you could not get on track. You chased and pleaded, felt the sting of what the cold rejection brings. 125. Don't take that dive. 125. Got no answers, no final score. Gonna take my chances, see what's in store. I can't be down if I just keep going. I'm close to knowing. You went along, I bet you could. They said they'd hold, not sure they would. You feel it crumbling down below. When it comes down to it, you stay alive.
Thank you. Nice harp there.
Talking about sports bars. I had this gig in St. Cloud. I played residencies my whole life. That's how I avoided regular employment. And I was going to a place, hey, can I play here Wednesday nights? And it usually go pretty good until, they get a call from ASCAP and BMI and they don't know. Well, I don't know, we're not making that much money on it, or any. But I booked myself at this sports bar 2 years ago, maybe. And Dave Stoddard and I wrote this. You know Dave? He's not talking about Kerrville. He's a New Folk winner. That's a big prestigious thing. Now Julie the waitress, she's on it till close. It's a slow night at the bar. There's some old guy singing his old country songs on the corner stage with his old guitar. And Juanita, she dances with herself again as the last table heads for the door. Football game is on, sound is turned down. Ross the bartender watches the score. Nothing out here is gilded in gold. Nothing is coated in chrome. Everyone here is just trying to get by. If you ain't getting by, then you're gone. Now Julie the waitress, she's lost in her phone, sipping coffee there at the bar stool. She has to be up by 6 a.m. to get her kids off to school. Then she heads to her other job, stacking shelves at Ron's grocery store, where what with just tips and minimum wage, that money don't go as far anymore. Nothing out here is gilded in gold. Nothing is coated in chrome. Everyone here is just trying to get by. If you ain't getting by, then you're gone. Well, now the one-man band, he's packed up his van. Ross, the bartender, closes the till. She stacked the chairs, swept the floor and the stairs. Looks like Juanita's gotten her fill. Asleep there in the booth, Julie says, come on, Juanita, I'll give you a ride home again. You can come get your car tomorrow, 'cause tonight you could sure use a friend. Nothing out here is gilded in gold. Nothing is coated in chrome. Everyone here is just trying to get by. If you ain't getting by, then you're gone. Nothing out here is gilded in gold. Nothing's coated in chrome. Everyone here is just trying to get by. If you ain't getting by, then you're gone.
Thank you.
Well, pleasure to share the night with you two. Yeah. So fun to hear.
Likewise.
It's like songs are magic, and just hearing what just comes, and then working on it for so many years and lifetimes, and so it's really cool. And thank you again, Breeze, and the center. I played last year, and I wanted to come back really bad, so thanks for having me back. And hi to everyone who's out there watching on the internet. If you're watching, thank you for doing that. And thanks to all of you. My mom used to do a grant writing business in Princeton. I'm from Princeton, and she would book community concerts and like on the railroad track and a flatbed truck in the Performing Arts Center. But it's really hard to get people to come, and I don't know what people are doing in Princeton, but going to the racetrack and other things I won't mention probably, but anyway, so thank you so much. It really means a lot that you're here. So this one's called The World Is Your Lover, and sometimes it's not, and whatever, for good or bad. You sat and waited on a bus, a plane, a train to nowhere. You heard it coming for a long time, then forgot about it. How many times does one forget, explain, and start it over? You took a break, you searched your soul, and now the world's your lover. Pictures on the books and screens and got a vision. A waterfall of magic running down sweet juicy nothings. But they were nothing, they were something big, and don't forget it. You search your soul, you search your soul, and now the world's your lover.
There's just no controlling this road.